Also, I don't know what this video is going to be about. I'm kind of just starting one. So let's do this. Hey, hi, hello, friendos. So kind of a different location because a while back when I was home, I recorded a standing up video, and I really liked the kind of vibe I got into while recording it, so I thought I'd do another one standing up. Also, I have no idea what this video is going to be about at all. I just kind of turned on the camera and I'm going to talk to it. I want it to be a kind of update slash things that have been going on in my brain slash life slash career. I don't know, but it's time for a real proper update vlog. And I've been doing them and kind of calling them updates, but they haven't really actually updated anyone about anything. I've just been like, hey, this thing is happening, I'll tell you more later. Or at least that's kind of the vibe I feel like I've been giving off. So time for a real and proper update vlog. But yeah, as per usual, I've left this recording to the last minute because I was sitting in my bed watching Jack videos and I was like, should probably record something, and then I kept putting it off and putting it off and putting it off, and then I changed location, so I had to reorder my setup and all of that kind of stuff and move a bunch of stuff off my floor so I'd have room to record and reconfigure my tripod and a bunch of other drama recording technicalities and stuff like that. Also, just in general, I really need a new camera. And I don't know if anyone watches this also has a camera or records things, but if you have suggestions for really good vlogging cameras, or if you just have YouTubers that you know have talked about a really good vlogging camera, please let me know. I'm in the market. Not too expensive because I am a college student, but I'm trying to save up for that. It's just, it needs to happen. And along the same lines, I have a real and proper job now. It's not, I already had a job. I work at Chick-fil-A. But I had another real and proper, I have a real and proper job that will get me to places regarding my actual career one day. I'm a videographer for a college magazine online, and I'm super excited to start working on that, except for my camera is garbo. So I don't know how I'm gonna be able to record stuff that's actually good quality unless I get a different camera, because this one's good and it gets the job done, but it's really old, so there's stuff in the lens that I'm sure you guys have seen that shows up on camera sometimes, and that is not good for professional work. So I really need to figure out how to fix that. It is so hot in my room, I'm going to die. Another thing is I have been so busy with school and work. I'm working 20 hours a week now, which is a lot for a part-time job. And I have classes and stuff like that, so it's been really hard for me, oh, there goes the lighting. It's been really hard for me to stay on top of things, and I end up just pushing things later and later and later, including recording things and editing things, and I really want to get better about time management and stuff like that, and that's part of the reason why I didn't have anything posted slash my videos have been late recently, is because I keep having to leave things to the last minute, and I don't want to do that because I'm super passionate about making YouTube videos, so I definitely want to have time to dedicate to those projects. But basically the only time I have off during the week is Tuesdays and Fridays, and usually I'm doing homework or running errands or cleaning the house or stuff like that, so I really have to try to stay on top of my recordings or do them early so that I have time to do them and give them the proper attention that they need. So I just wanted to kind of explain that. Also, my most recent series that's gone up on the channel has been high school questions, which was a really cool and fun series to do, and I feel like you guys seem to really like it and really appreciate that, and that means a lot to me. And it brought up some really interesting topics that I've been out of college, not college, I'm still in college. I've been out of high school for 3 years now, and it's kind of crazy to look back and reflect and think about that. So that was a really cool experience, and I really hope that some of the stuff I said helped you guys out. I got one question during that I didn't answer in any of the videos, and it was, how do I stop comparing myself to others? And first of all, I feel like my answer to that would be really long-winded, so I didn't want to lump it in with all of the other questions. And second of all, I needed time to think about it because comparing myself to others is something that I still really struggle with. So I'm thinking about just doing a full-length video on that, but I don't know yet. So we'll get back and see how that turns out, because it's definitely something that I feel like everyone deals with, and I want to be able to give it the time and dedication that it requires. Some future topics for things that I'm going to talk about. Let's talk about that. That way I won't make this video about them, but I'll like hint at things that you guys might have to look forward to. I'm considering changing my major, so there'll probably be a video about that, depending on whether or not I do that. I will definitely be making a video about social anxiety because I'm really been struggling with my social anxiety lately. And I kind of just want to make a video about the way I've changed since coming to college. I'll probably make a couple more college advice videos too. Like things I wish I knew before coming to college, or like ways that college surprised me that I didn't think it would, or just the way I've changed as a person since coming here. And I mean, my college experience is like almost over. I have, not counting this year, like not counting up until December, I have a year left and then I'm done. And that is so wild to think about because it has gone so fast. Like, you know how they're like, oh, like enjoy your high school years because they go so fast, and enjoy your college years because you'll really miss them when they're gone. Like, I am not even kidding. Like, high school and college like went by so fast. Like, high school went by fast, but college has gone by even faster. And the weird thing about college is that time kind of all melds together, because in high school you really feel like you're rising up, you know? You go like freshman, sophomore, junior, senior, and there's like a marked change between each year. But college, it just seems like all one big long year. And like time is like not real when you're in college, and then like all of a sudden you're like at the end and you're like, I feel like I just got here. Like, I feel like my sophomore year was like a dream. But I don't know, just a lot of things have been kind of changing and shifting in my life in like kind of subtle ways that have ended up being bigger than I thought. And that's really weird to experience, and I don't know if it's just growing up, but I feel like I need to talk about it. And since I'm an introvert and I have very few friends, I choose to speak to a camera about it. But I'm actually, like, one of my most favorite things that I did my sophomore year was start this channel, and it's really changed my life. And that seems ridiculous, but it's kind of changed and shaped my goals. And that's been really cool to, like, I don't know, to discover a passion, because I don't feel like that's super common, you know? Like, one of my passions is dancing, right? And I discovered that when I was like 4, and then I just grew up loving dancing. And then another one of my passions is writing, and I discovered that when I was like 9, and then I just grew up with that. But like, being as old as I am now, like being an adult and discovering this passion for something is kind of awesome to see, because like that kind of experience affects you differently. Because now it's like, because back then it was like I danced for 14 years, ballet. And I had 14 years of classical ballet training, but I was never like, oh, I'm gonna be a professional dancer. Whereas now it's like I can incorporate like my love for video and my love for editing into a career someday. And that kind of is a different way to look at a passion. So that's been really neat. And I've just really appreciated that, and I've appreciated that like every decision that has led me to like making vlogs. And it's just kind of weird because I've geared from like, oh, I'm gonna try to keep a blog, like a written blog online of my college experience, but like I completely failed at that. But I haven't failed at doing this. Like, I haven't failed at uploading a video almost every Sunday. Like, I've only missed a couple of days. And in my opinion, all of those extra Wednesday uploads that I did during the summer should more than cover the 2 Sundays that I missed uploading. But like, that's a true commitment to like make something, even though it's just me talking to a camera, and upload for a whole year. Like, it's almost been a year. And like, that's just amazing. And it's cool to see that I've like kept up with something, and like I've got a job out of it. Like, I'm getting real life experience doing something that I'm really passionate about. And that makes me so happy. So I think I'm just gonna leave this video here because it's been kind of all over the place. But I really just wanted to talk to a camera, talk to you guys, and like tell you what's been going on in my life, because a lot has changed. And oh, I wanted to talk about this. So this summer, I'm pretty sure I made a vlog talking about my fall semester of my junior year, and I was going to be taking a class called video storytelling. And I went to that class, and it wasn't at all what I was expecting, and it terrified me and gave me a lot of anxiety, and I decided that week that I was just going to drop the class rather than stick with something that I knew would be a struggle for me. And it was a really hard decision because I knew that I would gain a lot from the class. Like, the professor was amazing and I knew he had a lot to teach us, and I really am interested in video and I knew I would learn a lot more about video, and I had already kind of made a friend. She was super nice, and I kind of feel bad just not ever coming back to the class, but I knew that it would take a toll on my anxiety and I wouldn't really be able to handle it with how many other things I have going on in this class. So I dropped it and I added a different class that's called social media management, and best decision that I've made all semester, because video storytelling would have torn me apart, and social media management is fascinating and I absolutely love it, and we have all of these projects that are so much fun and they're so right up my alley, and it's everything that I'm interested in, like how social media has grown and how to use it for your business and how important it is and essential to like today's day and age, and the communities that you make through that, and the ways you can reach other people, and how important it is in marketing and all of that kind of stuff. And you kind of just get to build and grow your brand through your social media channels that you already have, which I've adored. And it's only like the third or fourth week of classes, and it's my favorite class. And it's online, which is kind of a bummer because I'd kind of love to like, because we have discussion boards online that we talk to, but I'd kind of love to talk about these topics in real time with real face-to-face people. But it's also kind of typical that it would be online, you know, because it's all about online interactions. So I don't know, I just wanted to talk about that and kind of touch on the fact that sometimes you might have to make a change that has pros and cons that are pretty evenly balanced, and you might not know which way to sway, but like that decision that you make is important, and it might be a really, really great decision. And even if it's not, even if you end up regretting the decision that you did make, like that's still a lesson to be learned, and like that's also valid and important. And don't be afraid to do that. Don't be afraid to drop a class. Don't be afraid to add a class. Like, just, you know yourself best, and you should make the decisions that you feel right about in your heart. And I think that that is, it could be sometimes hard to tell, but like those decisions that you end up making for you are some of the most important decisions that you'll make. But yeah, so I'm gonna be trying some new things, making new videos, exploring new places, trying different backgrounds and styles of video, and I'm just learning, and I shouldn't be so self-conscious about it. Like, this channel is my own to do whatever I want with, and that's an awesome creative freedom I get. And I just want to make things, and I've said that before, but it is so important to me. And stories that I read or watch or listen to make such a profound difference on me, and I hope beyond hope that I can tell stories that have impact on other people, because that's all I could ask for. That would be the ultimate dream come true. So if you watch these videos, if you like these, if you're interested in the story I have to share, thank you. It means the world to me. And it just means the world to me to have a platform to do that at all. So thank you guys so much, as always, for watching. If you like this video, tap that like button. If you want to see more, please subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye!